Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Cafe Bagheri. Today we're going to make salad Olivieh together. This is a cold potato and chicken salad, quite popular in Iran with curious roots in 1800s Moscow, Russia, believe it or not. The only two items that you need to cook for this salad are potatoes and carrots. I'm going to use a peeler to peel the potatoes. By the way, you're going to use russet potatoes for this salad. Use starchy potatoes. You don't want the waxy kind. For example, your new potatoes, red potatoes, they're waxy. You don't want to use those. Any kind of potato you use for mashed potatoes or for your French fries, that's the kind you want to use for this Olivieh. Now you see these little eyes that you see on potatoes? You don't want these on. You want to take them off because they're going to look bad in your final salad. See this little whatchamajig on the side of your peelers? That's exactly what it's for. See? You can just dig out these ugly little things. Now if you don't have one of these peelers, you just use the tip of knife. Be careful not to cut yourself. All right, so we're going to get the peels out of the way. Now we're going to cut our potatoes. The potatoes need to be cut into equal sizes so that you can get a consistent cooking. All right, we're going to peel our carrot. Again, the amount of carrots and potatoes is in the recipe below. In the comments. There you go. So we're going to just cut the carrots into smaller spears like that. I have a boiler. Be careful not to burn yourself. I'm very careful here. The potatoes go down here in the water, in the boiling water. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. Put the basket back on. And the prescribed amount of carrots. So while your potato cooks below, your carrots are going to be steaming and they're going to finish at the same time, which is about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
All right. So while our potato and carrots are cooking, we have our pickles here. These are pickles that I've done myself at home. These are homemade. You can use any kind of favorite pickles you have. Just cut enough to equal the amount prescribed in the recipe, right? One thing about Olivieh, you can put any kind of pickled vegetable. What I have put in the recipe here is the most common ingredients that we put in salad Olivieh in Iran. The idea is that you want to cut the pieces as small as possible, and that again is not everybody's preference. Some people like chunky vegetables and ingredients in their Olivieh. So here, this is how fine I cut the pickles. Finely diced. This is what I was going for. We're going to put it aside. While we're still waiting for potato and carrots to cook, I'm going to shred the eggs. So this is a hard-boiled egg. The whites and the yolk need to be completely firm. I want to clean it all out. This is what we're going for, okay? I believe we still have a couple of minutes before our potato and carrots are to be ready. We're going to make our dressing here. So I have some vinegar. I use apple cider vinegar. We got salt, pepper. I use white peppers. If you have black pepper, it's fine. If you don't mind the black pepper showing in the salad. Onion powder. If you have onion salt, put less salt in it. So this is an optional addition, but I love it. It's Dijon mustard. This next item is my preference. This is cayenne pepper. This is just 1/8 of a teaspoon for the whole recipe, right? There you go. Optional. If you don't want that heat in there, just don't put it in there. Now we're going to add the mayonnaise. Provides the texture and the moisture that you need for this salad. In addition to mayonnaise, to give it a little more creaminess, I add some mascarpone. In Iran, they call this sarshir. Gives Olivier a very nice creamy touch. So we're going to add our eggs and our chopped up pickles. So before I mix all of this, I'm going to look at the potato and carrot. So we have our carrots steamed. The potatoes are going to be drained. We're going to let the potatoes drain and cool. While that's happening, carrots need to be chopped into small bits. This is how fine the carrots in the Olivier should be. Okay, we're going to add these to the rest of the mix. While the potatoes still cooling, this is the chicken I add. In U.S. grocery stores, U.S., Canada, and Europe, you'll find canned chicken, and it's perfect for Olivier. You just break it up and shred it a little more. So we got our chicken in there. Now it's time to do the potatoes. With the potatoes, I use this ricer in 2 or 3 installments. Put these cooked potato chunks in the ricer. Then you simply push on this. Check this out. That's why they call it a ricer. That's the other half. That's all she wrote. It's all of our ingredients. We got our mayonnaise and the dressing and seasoning under, and the main ingredients being potato and chicken in there. Remember, raw, hard vegetables are too crunchy and hard for Olivier's texture. You have to steam or cook them like we did to potatoes and carrots. Other than that, for the pickles, you can add or replace them with any kind of pickled vegetables that you like. See, this is the consistency that's coming together. Look at that. This is what you're going for. The origins of this salad from Russia had crab meat and other expensive meats. I've seen it made with venison, with veal, because it's a lighter meat. And crab, of course, was the original meat and was a more expensive food item. But you can use turkey, you can use chicken, you can use duck, or you can eliminate the meat and just make it with potatoes and vegetables. All right, Bob's your uncle. Here's our beautiful salade Olivier. One thing about decorating salad Olivier, you use vegetable cuts to make design patterns, flowers, and whether or not you've put peas inside of your Olivier, peas are used often to decorate around and on the top of your Olivier presentation. So thank you for being with me here today. I want you to make this at home and send me pictures on my Instagram page at Cafe Bagheri. If you liked what you saw today, please like this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel, this is a perfect opportunity to subscribe. Hit that little bell button so you and I can keep in touch. And please come back here very soon. And I want to see you at Cafe Bagheri for another great item. And I can't wait to eat this. Yummy.